There we go. Yeah. No, on air. There we go. No, it's working. It's working.
Just in the nick of time. There's only 5 seconds.
Yeah, that's perfect timing. That's what it
Uh,
is.
there we go. And away we go. Minc versus Foam, and it is Skyline in the tank against Deputy Duggenheimer. And here it is. Even split for Foam, going to C and B, and a very fractured breakout by Minc, I would say. And let's get on over here to see what happens for this tank battle. Skyline pushing headlong into the sightline of Deputy. Dawn is running forward and is running right to the tank, probably calling out position for Skyline. Anubis coming over for Minc to get onto Skyline for the reps, but it took him valuable time to get over there.
Foam will be the first to get Bravo, but Minc might be the first to take out the tank as Emin and Don are pushing that tank and Repper with Skyline. And down goes Foam's tank.
And
simultaneously,
yeah.
Bravo has been taken by Minc as well, so that was one big ol' play right there.
That was a
Both
huge momentum shift right there. So, Minc using that good initiative that they created by taking down the tank and capturing B all at once, pushing into Charlie, going for the triple cap, running into guns, and the full squad gets taken out. And Skyline is just going to be on the back, waiting for people to spawn.
Watching as Foam makes their move now on Minc's tank. Only one assault really leading the charge here as 4 medics head in to help out at Bravo. Now correct me if I'm wrong here, Joe. The limit for medics is 4 per team, right?
I thought it was, but I just saw 5.
Yeah, so mayhaps
Someone doesn't know how to count.
somebody has overdone themselves. But
Deputy is on the flank, gets taken out by Skyline. Ducati is gonna go get the Repper for Skyline.
I doubt it'll be brought up, but for the record, we did see just 5 medics all at the same time on their way to
Indeed,
Bravo.
we did. Foam pushing back into Bravo, getting a good retake off, but now Minc pushing into Charlie.
And there's clearly 5 medics at Bravo.
Clearly
right now.
5 medics, yeah.
Yep. Skyline being forced to back up, lacking a Repper of any kind. Waiting likely for Anubis.
There's no support really there for Skyline. Yeah.
Anubis is running back for him right now. He's going to need the help because he is on fire, and if Foam had a single person rocking assault, they could take him out from distance right now.
Lucky for Minc, they did overstep how many medics they have.
There is one assault coming up, trying to get in, does get the shot off onto Anubis, taking the tank.
If Skyline can
down.
kill this one assault, he will be fine.
Yeah, exactly. That's all he really needs to do right now is make sure that that assault does not get any more Panzer shots on him.
However, he's got to worry about the 5 medics there to pick him up, too.
And the reason you didn't get invited, Y-Try, is because you never ask. Y-Try's wondering why he never gets asked to commentate. Well, you gotta ask, buddy. So, Alpha Charlie is going to be the hold from Foam, or they're going to try to hold it. Jake getting pushed by Death, and Death taking him out pretty easily.
Deputy Duggan looking to prevent Skyline from refueling his tank from any supplies. Shoots the resupply station, though I think it's already destroyed.
It is. Oh,
Meanwhile,
no, it is back up.
a mob of foam, pretty much their entire team, other than the tank, are all at B right now.
Yep, they need to split up, hold B, and push to... Oh, wait, never mind. They already have Charlie. But they do need to get off that whole point by themselves and push out to create a wall of defense. And get back down to help out Deputy, because he is all alone with Don as a medic pushing. Not really sure why he's doing that. He doesn't have anything that's going to be able to take out that tank with.
Might be trying to get closer to the flag on the point than the tank, but I don't know what he's doing.
He looks like he's running right into that tank.
Throwing fire on it even.
And what is he doing?
I have no idea.
I am very concerned right now because I have no idea what he's doing, and he gets taken out by Giraffe. And
Skyline gets taken out by Duggan. Yeah. An unfortunate series of events for Minc right there.
Yeah, just
not too unfortunate as they're pushing in the Bravo right now against a similar force of foam.
I wonder if Don forgot that he spawned in as a medic there.
I think
he realized.
Give it away, but
yeah.
I mean, well, you think that, but he did spawn back in as an assault. So
he did. There has been times where I have accidentally spawned in as a class attack.
Oh yeah, it happens to all of us.
Skyline back in as an assault, getting taken out from distance by Foul of Foam. Death Dealer pushing in, gonna go for the long revive on Death on Skyline, and now two assaults are gonna be pushing from behind the tank of Foam, and if they get a good couple of engine shots, he's dead in the water. Looks like that is what they're trying to do right now.
But Deputy Duggan doesn't have the upgraded cannon either, so his splash damage will be limited when trying to engage ground units.
And an ill-fated push by Minc, trying to push Deputy in the tank, and are unable to put any more damage on him.
Hopefully Foam, or not Foam, but Minc realizes that most of their forces are completely off the Bravo objective and pushing quickly because they have a great opportunity to lock it down before they even get there.
And they are being counter-pushed onto the point. They have basically the entire Minc team minus Skyline in the tank of the Bravo, but now, as they are surrounded on all sides by Foam, this could turn into a massacre, but it looks like Murder Inc. is doing a good job of crossing up those sight lines and not allowing Foam to push back in on them. That was a great defensive Bravo, but now we got a big old tank battle happening. Skyline getting pushed back in and is taken out by Bragger's Sumo, with the dynamite pushing through his teammates' smoke that was thrown right in front of Skyline.
Where's the player outlines? There it is.
There you go.
I don't know why I turned that off. Must have been going through the modes.
Yeah, it happens. Now, Minc is seizing their windfall at Bravo and pushing out in small little pushes by themselves, way spread out, so they're going to get caught out. They're going to have a tough time pushing in anywhere.
Not your dynamite, buddy. Too far.
Skyline going on the flank again. Let's see if he goes for the Panzer in the engine compartment, which is devastating, or if he just goes straight for the dynamite, which he does. And there it is. 3 dynamites and you're done.
Gets the third one off. Does him dirty. Deputy's not going to be happy about that one. See how Sir Vix does against by Foam. Gets a spawn off. But they are trapped.
E-Man sitting all alone on Charlie. Maybe
Richtig
he's
wieder
spawning
zusammen.
on him.
Jackernaut going for the long revive. Getting
Gets it
pushed.
off.
Does get it off. Now, a foam medic going for the revive. Saw a Minc player pulled out of the revive to start trying to kill the guy, but the guy jumped right down into the courtyard and was able to come in and take him out. Murder Inc. is surrounding Alpha, and that is a whole lot of foam that just went down at Alpha, and they clear the point.
Getting a short triple cap for just a second. But
We've taken all positions.
though it's short, it
Now
has
finish
given them a
them off!
chance to capture the points they want and then reposition. As Foam moves in force, kind of away from Charlie and Spawn. Looks like they're going to head to Bravo, most of them. Foam making quick work of those Minc left on Bravo. Look to keep their advance going and possibly pushing towards Alpha soon after this capture. In the meantime, Minc with plans of their own is looking to take Charlie from Riverside, take out Z-Fowl, and seem to have drawn a few of the pushers from Bravo back towards C.
Murder Inc. full squad on Charlie is being pursued by those two guys coming from Bravo, as Botard just said. Let's see if El Giraffe is able to get in and get this revive off and get some kills as they push in as a three-man squad. And does take out Anubis. Getting E-Man as well, getting a nice double there.
Ich bin bei dir, ja?
But gets taken out. Jake now pushing in, using the Type 100, a recently added comp weapon, as it is a newer weapon, but a lot of people have really liked it for its good sustained fire and low recoil. And the tank has been spawned in. Is that... What kind of tank is that, Botard?
That's a invisible tank.
No, the tank is over here at the side of the map.
Bragger seems to be not using the tank. Looks like he left the Valentine Mark 8 back at spawn. I don't know why.
I was just making sure that it was not a banned tank. That was my only concern.
No, that's a legal tank. He just left it back at spawn.
Now Foam is pushing back into Bravo. Death Dealer on the backside, all alone. Gets taken down by Breakbend using that Type 100.
Skyline on a solo mission to Bravo. Let's see what he can pull off. Well, not a lot.
Not a whole lot, unfortunately. Godspeed Captain taking him down with some headshots to the dome with the Tommy.
Don making his own move through the river. Looks like he'll be heading to Charlie. With,
He called in a smoke barrage.
Yeah, some coverage from that smoke barrage.
It's a solid move. Probably would have put it a little bit closer to the point if it was me, but he got the job done.
A solid 6 men covering Bravo right now, and now filtering out. Minc does have the advantage and should be able to take Charlie, but they have a short window of time to do so, as medics are falling down from Bravo to come help Charlie.
And Skyline pushing into Bravo, not giving two cares about the assault guy on his right in front of him basically now. Let's see if Deputy's able to take him out. He's not going to be able to. Skyline taking him out with a tank shot.
You know, Joe, I think possibly, it's just possible that Foam had accidentally had someone spawn in their tank who wasn't their normal tanker, being Deputy,
right,
and told him just to leave it.
That could be very true. I would not be surprised if that was the case. Foam is in the lead with tickets, but are leading them out fast with Murder Inc. having Skyline up at Bravo. And the only person that's going to be able to put any damage on him right now is the other tanker, Deputy, who is pushing in. And I do believe it's going to be Skyline that has the advantage here. He has more of a head glitch position, whereas Deputy is way up on top of the mound right there.
Well, I'll tell you this, Joe. Deputy has the advantage that he has a support coming in to help. Right now, Deputy is clearly making it back up.
Oh, look at that.
For the lack of health.
A support is with Skyline, and now it is going to be a damage per second battle and support battle. Whoever's able to get...
No Foam Infantry moving up on Bravo from his left flank of Skyline. See if they can hold him out long enough for him to get off this tank kill.
Not sure why, but Jake, as the repper for Deputy, moved off the reps for a moment, then quickly being called back by Deputy, I imagine. Foam is able to make Skyline back off enough to retake the point, but now Death Dealer taking down Giraffe. Deputy is going for the kill, but he didn't see Death Dealer, but Death Dealer taken out from behind by the rest of the Foam squad at Bravo. Skyline is in trouble, no repper. He has to get down and hide in the creek until he's able to get to the tank resupply for some reps. But while that's happening, Murder Inc. successfully pushes into Charlie, having the Alpha Charlie cap.
And this is quite a close one as it comes down 7-14 tickets. B1 being called in, I'm not sure by who. From my guess of the location, it's got to be from Minc. And it looks like it's going to possibly take out that tank, though it's already gone.
What a waste.
And now Foam pushing back into Charlie. If they're able to pull this one back and wipe Minc, Ducati gets a spawn off. The only Minc is on the point right now, but there is just way too many
I
for
wanna
him
hear the
to
vets talk about just chilling in a tank battle cause they have a repairman.
get anywhere with. He does take one down, but the point is gonna go to Foam. Or wait.
Foam.
Yeah, it's a Foam.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was a Foam.
5 tickets.
That was a fight
that
for
was
Foam.
tight. That was a tight match.
That was very tight. Tighter than I thought it'd be.
Tighter than a tick, if you will.
Mm-hmm. So many more jokes that we could make, but we probably won't.
And because they wouldn't be Twitch appropriate, right?
Well, we both
That's
are
right.
for mature audiences, so we could make them. But you know what? We're trying to make sure that everyone just has a
We don't want Y-Try's fragile ears to be hurt.
decent experience. Yeah. The Christian Mindset servers, kids are coming, and
Yes.
I don't want them to play this back and hear what we have to say.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
One day I'll learn English too.
English is
hey.
heard. So, as is per tradition in the Dream League, or actually, it's no longer the Dream League, that's right, it was changed to the Best League, BEST. I just remembered that. I need to change
Oh boy.
my
How about fuck you? How does
title,
it sound, Joe?
my mistakes.
Well, don't worry, Wytra, he can't hear you. But let me just say, Hack's got some choice words to say to you, Joe.
Well then, does he?
Well, then he better wait till he's 18 to say those
Just
words.
kidding.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's a JK. Never mind.
Laughing.
Oh, okay, okay. You're gonna have to fill me in and let me know exactly what was said.
Well, he said, how about fuck you? How does that sound, Joe? Then
Oh,
JK,
jeez.
then Lamau. So,
Well, okay, as long as he's JK and it's okay. Like, I'm okay with it. Can't imagine he'd come into my stream and say that though.
no balls. No balls! Yeah.
Night bottle stop him.
Yeah. First round going to Foam. Second round starting right now with Minc bringing in a Staghound of all things.
Skyline just going for it. Look at him go. He's like a little Tonka truck in that thing, going crazy.
Quickly getting into Bravo. Looking like he's got an anti-infantry loadout. Takes them on head on.
That's a
And
man on a mission right there.
he is not going to have that many issues as there's only 2 Foam as Assault, but they are closing in on him quickly.
Taking an engine shot, he's going to have a lot less mobility now. It's going to be whether he gets this assault right here. And he does, securing his own safety for now. He will need Jakernaut to come give him repairs soon, though. Bravo going into the hands of Minc. Skyline repairing his engine. Gets away clean.
And the Foam tank, as we speak, has been taken out by E-Man with the Panzerfaust.
So it looks like Minc are coming out with a statement to make this time.
They don't want a repeat of last round. Jake on the side of Skyline coming in with some Panzerfausts and getting some damage on him, but not able to take him down.
Skyline's smoking, but you know what? Actually, he's in trouble. Yeah, that's not a repper next to him. That's a medic. Luckily, he recognizes where Foam's Bragger Sumo was and takes him out before he's able to get that Panzer. In the meantime, though,
Back again.
Foam pushing down the riverside. Looks like they'll be heading to Charlie, mostly unopposed.
They do have a clear shot into Charlie. They just need to get on their high horse and get there. But speaking of going on a flank, Sir Vix is creeping into Alpha right now.
This Foam squad of 4 medics pushes their way into Charlie, sending the rest of their forces to A. Will try to stop Sir Vix. Takes down 2. Foul, the last one left. Gets the kill.
Foul.
And gets the revives. So it looks like Foam's going to hold on to A for now.
Big old battle going on at Charlie.
Don pushing in as a medic. Takes out 1. Goes in for the second. Gets revives taken behind him. Gets a revive off just right in front of him. Ducati now back up. He gets taken down as he is surrounded.
There's the wipe on Charlie. Foam in a good Alpha Charlie hold. If they just hold these 2 points, they're going to be able to get that ticket bleed going in their direction.
Foam looking like they're making
That was
Skyline
so sad.
back off. Yes, it was. of Alpha, sorry. Holds down Charlie in the meantime from most of Minc's push, though they are getting
Make a
flanked.
documentary about it.
I'm liking this strategy by Foam right now. 3 holding Alpha with 5 holding Charlie, and now they're sending some feelers up to Bravo, but Skyline is up there in his Staghound, quickly taking out Giraffe. Murder Inc. is trying to make their way back into Charlie, and they're able to. Deputy, last
Saving
one
Private
alive,
Dawn.
rocking the ZK383 with some iron sights. E-Man going up and taking down Bragg and Deputy at the same time with a nice spray from the STG.
Skyline getting that resupply off near the vehicle resupply. Will likely be pushing into Alpha as soon as he can, seeing that Foam is now heading their way to Bravo, majority speaking from A.
Yeah, Foam seeing that Staghound was down at the resupply knows that they have a better chance trying to get to Bravo than they did getting up to Charlie.
Tank back up for Foam though, bringing out a Panzer IV. Let's see how both teams react to now both tanks being on the field.
Speaking of the sky, change the weather.
Now, how many shots is he going to take from that Panzer IV to take out Skyline?
We will find out. Right now, he's not even targeting them, though, so Skyline might get away clean.
Man, he is quite nimble in that little Staghound. Much faster than Deputy is in that tank.
Quickly.
Lazy.
Quickly, I'm doing it. Hack's telling me about my weather.
Doing it too now. And it goes black, and it's back to normal. Yay.
Back from black. The first one to ever come black. Skyline taking out all Foam who come for revives near him. Looks like he'll be pushing into Alpha next.
Too bright, put it back.
I'm not doing it back.
Skyline backing back up onto Alpha, now going for a triple cap, taking down Giraffe, but he has two assaults closing in on him fast.
Everybody's spying in
My
its
eyes.
assault today. Alright, taking on Skyline.
They know that it is a tough thing
Deputy
to deal
Duggan
with.
getting some good hits on Skyline. Skyline's in
Skyline
big
is
trouble if he doesn't
Gonna
get
go
away.
down. And there it
And
is.
it's over.
With a full squad of assaults. Now, see, here we go again. 5 assaults on Foam's side. Not sure if this will be brought up in the endgame talks, but this is twice now they've gone with one more of a specific class.
Well, they
More
had
than
5
allowed.
medics on the just a few minutes ago before they all decided to spawn
Look
as
at
an
the stack.
assault, so...
LOL.
So, this is gonna be an issue, I believe, that will be brought up, as this is not just a scrimmage, this is for a tournament league.
Not sure what deductions would be made or kind of reprimand.
Deputy in trouble, being pushed by an assault, 2 assaults. E-Man getting in
Does
with Panzer, taking him
cartwheels
out.
as he's blown out of his tank. Come on, getting that kill. I think, right? Or who was it?
E-Man.
Yep.
E-Man with the Panzer kill on the tank.
Minc still with a good lead of about 40 points.
All I saw was vehicle hit 8, then the
However,
next shell
is in
7-1.
control of Alpha Bravo and just needs to do a good spread and hold the field. If Foul sees Vix on the left, it's not looking like he does, and he is going to get taken out from the side by Vix.
That's going to let Vix go unopposed towards Alpha, unless Knuckluck can get back in time.
You know, as gamers, we come up with some pretty interesting names, you know, Knuckluck, Jake or Not.
I don't know why
Tiny Possum.
that reminds me of Ewoks for some reason.
Knuckluck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like a Boba Frick.
Looking at this field right now, a really big spread by Foam, keeping the majority of their guys at B. I would spread them out to Alpha and Charlie, seeing as how there's no real attacking force.
Yeah, they sent, I don't know who it was, whether they sent 2 from each squad to both C and Alpha, but they have full squads at Alpha and Charlie for Minc, so 2v4 is going to be tough. Skyline coming back in the tank and is pushing Bravo by himself.
Gets seen by Deputy.
Assault.
Not sure what he's thinking of doing as a medic, but he's chasing him.
What is with these guys chasing after these tanks as medics? What do they think they're possibly going to do?
Distract them?
Maybe.
Who knows?
I mean, I know I've thrown enough smoke at tanks to try to get the revive, but...
And the only assault that had any chance of taking out Skyline is taken down very quickly by Skyline.
Skyline asserts dominance on
We
Bravo.
both knew this was coming by the way.
Oh, good God, heck.
Oh no.
Just a bunch of keyboard spam.
Mm. And that is why I don't have my text-to-speech on.
You know, he's making me consider turning it off.
You know, these are the things when you have to deal with trolls, Botard. These are the things you have to consider.
Yeah, but I mean, it's funny. I think it adds an extra personality to the stream.
Oh, it does. It definitely does. Skyline perched up at Bravo, getting shot at by Z-Foul. Z-Foul calling for his repper, Jake. Jake is coming back. Skyline is going to be in trouble here if he doesn't back up with no repper on him, and he does. He definitely has the tactical advantage on this one.
Z-Foul still getting some hits on as that bullet arcs.
Z-Foul did get a good shot on him with that trajectory, exactly.
Bragger's going in for the kill. Might not get seen by Skyline in time. And doesn't. Gets the kill as Skyline goes down on Bravo.
And now Z-Foul pushing with the tank into Alpha, slowly but surely. Jakernaut and Sir Vix, the only ones there, but E-Man is on the backside of him with some Panzers. Doesn't look like he gets good solid hits, but Z-Foul is backing off.
I believe he got one in that engine at the end, but not sure why he wouldn't go for that resupply point for the extra ammo to finish that tank off.
That's a good question. I am not sure of. And now Sir Vix is up in the top of the Alpha building, able to take out El Giraffe. He is using the ZK383 slow fire rate with the extended mag. Don't see that often used in comp, but I guess with a larger map like this, that could give you a big advantage when you're trying to take out somebody from distance.
Sir Vic's trying to stay hidden in that second floor from Z-Foul's view. Pokes his head out one more time, like right there, he'll get shot.
And he does, and now Foam is in control of Alpha Bravo. Minc getting wiped off of Alpha, but they are making a push back into Bravo. Skyline all by himself as a medic pushing in. Here's
Takes one down on B. Looks like he's gonna go for that second. He knows there's someone else here as there's still a blue bar on the point.
Deputy trying to get some dynamite out and take out a couple of the Minc guys, but unable to do so. Minc has pushed the objective and is gonna get Charlie Bravo hold, and that is gonna be it for this match. As soon as they lock that in, a few short seconds away, and Minc will get the victory on this one.
And that'll do it. E-Man going 19-5, Jakernaut 14-4, Skyline 18-4, with Foams, the Foul 11-4, Rick Bend 14-10, and Bragger 7-10.
I don't know who you're saying happy birthday to, Watra, as mine is not even close to being near. Now we have Devastation. This is going to be a test of both squads' gunfighting abilities, as no tanks are involved now. So Foam and Minc have split the first two maps of Uras on either side, coming down to the wire on the first one for Foam, only having 5 tickets, but Murder Inc. charging back with a decisive victory on the second go-around.
Making these rounds 1 for 1 so far on the maps.
And down goes the debris in the bombed-out city of Devastation.
Let's do it now, Joe. Make the weather go away.
Bye-bye, weather. Nobody likes you anyway. Especially not right now. British side is Minc. Foam is as the Germans, and interested to see what type of breakouts we got. Whether they do more of a single mob mentality or a even spread.
Murder Inc. spawning on the British side, Foam on the Germans. Let's see how both teams meet at Bravo with what kind of formation. My guess is 2 a lane.
I heard you wanted more keyboard spam.
Oh, you heard wrong. You can take that somewhere else.
And again, 5 medics for Foam with 3 assaults in support. So we shall see what happens. Foam getting in on the point first.
It's interesting that nobody on Minc has pointed this out to Foam.
Juggernaut taking out Deputy from the balcony. And yeah, I mean, it is definitely part of the rule set to not have more than 4. So we'll have to see what happens.
Well, I must go. My R6 ban is over.
Foam has pushed Murder Inc. off of the point completely. Sir Vix is on the flank. Not sure why he didn't go for the Alpha flag when he is in a corner, laying down, and gets wiped. And that is a squad wipe for Foam in Bravo. Murder Inc. is slowly trickling into the front of the
Murder
church.
Inc.'s E-Man getting chased by a baseball bat by Deputy. Deputy getting the kill. Now getting pushed by Ducati, who gets the revive off, but gets wiped by Deputy, who comes back to finish him off.
And
Murder Inc. having a tough time breaking through Bravo right now. Looks like they're going to maybe go for a right flank.
Death is on the flank, and not sure if he's gonna cut back in or if he's just gonna go to Alpha. He's getting cut off by Z.
Right now, it looks like he's trying to be quiet. We'll see how that pays off for him right here, and it does.
And
gets the kill for those looking for him. I'm curious if he's gonna loop back into B or if he's gonna head to A like I would. But here he comes.
He loops.
Yeah. I would have headed over to A.
Looks like it's not going to be an issue, however, as they are able to get in on the point and start the cap.
Foam's gonna have something to say about that.
A lot of trades being made, a lot of deals being done, with Minc seeming to come out on top on Bravo. That'll be the first time they've controlled that point this game so far. Getting sandwiched by both squads of Foam. Let's see how Minc holds off this two-side push for Bravo by Foam.
Bragger
Foam's
making a
break
push
bend.
all on his way.
Yeah.
Charlie.
Bragger's making it through to C. This is going to force Minc to either really commit to Bravo and possibly push towards A, or send a 1 or 2 back to make sure they don't lose their back flag.
Now Foam pushing back into Bravo getting some kills. E-Man getting kills on the left-hand side, and now Foam is on the backside. However, Foam does get out and goes for the Alpha Charlie hold now, while still harassing Minc at Bravo, making them think that they are still there.
Minc sending their own scouts to A on their left flank. Looks like they'll send 2 and hold Bravo with 6. Sorry, 5. As Dawn takes back C.
Z-Foul spawning back.
There.
Z-Foul spawning back on Alpha, seeing that there was a push going there, but gets quickly taken out.
With Dawn at C and 2 of other Minc at A, it's possible to get off a triple cap and make up for the points that they lost in the early game.
It's looking like that is gonna be what happens right here.
And the triple cap starts.
If Foam gets wiped from Bravo, this is gonna be bad news bears for them, but it looks like they're gonna be able to push back in and get the cap started.
I'm really surprised how fast Foam took Charlie and then gave it up. Nobody went back as soon as they saw it moving again, and they had three people back there for a fourth that spawned in. They could have taken Dawn out.
That they did not do, as they seem really hard committed to holding down B.
Now,
Sending
Murder
2
Inc. pushing
of
back
their
into
own
Bravo.
A. Yep. This is going to have Foam only be holding their back flag by the end of this.
Unless they're able to push out into Bravo and save the point, which
they just might well do.
Looking like Murder Inc. just was too kill hungry, going for all the kills in Bravo and got surrounded.
I kind of slipped up here because I would have sent the majority of my forces to hold that B line and then push them back towards A.
Juggernaut up top using the Lewis on Alpha. It's taken out.
But regardless, it seems to be effective in splitting the Foam forces, sending 3 to both sides of the church.
Knucklehuck staying alive for probably far longer than he should have right there, being surrounded by 4, but does a good job of making sure that Minc isn't able to push back out of Alpha quickly. Now Foam is on C, going for that.
Minc clearing off the rest of Foam at A. Looks like they'll be headed in quickly to get back Bravo. In the meantime, Foam has 2 at Charlie. Though I worry for Minc not leaving anyone back at A. Surely Foam will send somebody to take that back quickly.
And Knucklehuck is on his way there, but the mob that is Murder Inc. currently pushing into Bravo. El Giraffe doing some good work with the Thompson, taking out Dawn with some quick headshots. Holding Alpha Charlie soon.
Doing a good job of clearing out Bravo. Now find themselves in the same situation Foam was in not too long ago. Alpha and Charlie in enemy hands. We'll see where they put their forces. Death Dealer getting chased by multiple medics. Runs back to Anubis for support, who gets 1 kill off as both of them push into Charlie in an attempt to retake it from Foam. Anubis firing wildly from the hip. Doesn't get the kill, leaving just Death Dealer to go against Deputy. It's going to be a 1-for-1 on C until someone can get a spawn off. down goes Death Dealer, leaving no one left on Charlie. As Don and his squad seem to make the retake attempt now. A lot of foam dominance for the time being on Charlie. They seem to know exactly where to sit and where to look for Minc.
Yeah, they're
who
doing
keep
a really good
constantly
job of
pushing
defending
point.
that flag right now.
Yeah. You'll see Minc having a tough time for it seems like a while now. And Charlie, check back in on Bravo. Like Death Dealer and Juggernaut are holding their own, keeping the foam advance back. So who knows for how long.
Foam is focusing too much on the front part of that church. They need to go around the sides and flank in from the left and right.
Well, honestly, they don't have to do much of anything as long as they can hold Charlie at the same time. With an Alpha Charlie hold, they will have the majority of flags. But as I say this, foam gets wiped off the sea and Minc retakes the point.
Juggernaut of Minc making his way down to A.
Vic getting a revive off for Death Dealer. Finds himself in a 2v3 inside the church. Brakeman and Deputy making us another push around the left flank. Seemed to, instead of going to Charlie, this time looping around inside Bravo, trying to help clear out the Minc left in the church. Big battle going in the favor of Minc inside the church. Jake Van Putten and El Giraffe find their way around on Minc's right flank to Charlie. With mostly all of Minc alive inside the church, this will leave them short-handed when it comes to fielding players back to sea. No foam have majority. Right now it is still a really close game, 40-38. Smoke barrage being called in by Minc. See how that helps them with coverage as they try to retake Charlie. Doesn't seem to do well.
The ticket deficit is in Foam's hands right now, out having more tickets right now, 38 to 27 than Minc. Minc is sandwiched at Bravo, but are trying to push back into Charlie from their spawn. Don getting a good grenade off on Giraffe, and only Jake Van Putten is hanging out outside of Charlie. see if he lets all these people go by. Does get 1-2, but then comes in Anubis.
I would have waited till all players got in front of him before lining them up like that, but he probably thought that they were going to see him regardless.
And that is very true. But now it is Foam pushing in and has retaken Alpha Bravo.
Foam going for that balcony kill, gets Anubis down, but Anubis is mostly surrounded by medics, so let's see if they can get one up there. Doesn't look like they're going for the revive. This is going to hurt Minc in the long run because they've only got 7 tickets left after all these kills by Foam. If they don't get revives off soon, they're going to be out of this game quick.
And they do push in to start the retake of Bravo, but Foam quickly doubling back, making sure that that doesn't happen.
Only 2 tickets left for Minc. It's down to revives at this point, and it's looking like this game's going to go to Foam's favor. Minc do have both objectives. It will only take one more kill and stop of a revive for Foam to win this match.
They are really hanging on to that last ticket.
It is possible to come back.
Death Dealer really taking a risk going so far out by himself. I think this might be the ticket Minc needs not to lose on the outside of this church. As he is by himself.
All Foam needs to do is hold Death Dealer to that point.
And Skyline goes down. Now
And
Sir Vix
as well.
not looking good for Minc at this point. Though it is and has been a very close game.
It is gonna come right down to the wire. Not sure. Vix did not hold his blood there, and that is going to be it. And Foam is going to take that one as well. So they are up 2-1.
Must have been a force of habit on Vix, because he bled out quicker than Death
Anybody
Dealer
else.
did. Yeah, and Death Dealer was the first to go down. Here we go, round 4. Slight advantage, Foam. Winning both the first rounds of each map so far. Let's see if Minc can do what they did last time and pull back a victory in this second round.
And here we go. 15 seconds till spawn ends. Or till the match starts. People can spawn in way before then. So let's do it all again and flip the script.
Minc spawning in on the German side this time. Foam on the... Wait, no, I got that reversed. Did I say it wrong last time too? I think I might have.
Well, you know, nobody caught it.
Well, Minc's red, Foam's blue. Minc's on left, Foam's on right.
Perfect.
That can't be wrong.
Depends on what perspective you're looking at, but yes, you are correct. Murder Inc. doing an odd push, 3-3 and 1-1 in the back. I think Don and Vix were holding back to make sure Alpha got captured, while Foam was able to push right in.
Vix and Z-File going to meet each other on this back flank. Vix getting the kill, obtains the right flank for Minc, unopposed.
And that is a full wipe for Minc of all of the foam, and Sir Vix is not wasting any time, just pushing the objective to Charlie. They want this triple cap and they want it early. Foam kind of bottleneck there at the mouth of Charlie at the sandbags, now pushing out right, but it is tough because there is those head glitch spots right in front of church, but getting flanked on the side, and
Ducati holding his own against two supports, trying to lock down that corner, pokes out at the wrong time, gets taken out, leaving that left flank open for Foam. Other Minc filled the gap. Looks like Minc's doing a much better job about holding down lanes this second time around.
They are, and they are pushing forward in a pretty good line. So, Foam getting corralled on the right-hand side, not really anywhere to go except for straight into the guns of Minc. It's going to really come down to who has the better gun skill, but Foam is able to push through on the left-hand side. Skyline and Death, the last ones holding that flank, but Foam pushing in on the left and maybe overextended themselves, and Foam is gonna make a break for Bravo and probably Alpha.
And here comes the front runner, Deputy. Not looking like he's gonna run into anybody from Minc as Minc hold the interior, thinking they've stopped any push. Though they seem to be unaware that they are already at A.
But they will any moment, as that flag will start to bleed out, and they're going to need to either let them have it and push to Charlie or send somebody back.
At this point, I think they should commit to Charlie, but
they do have the numbers for it.
We'll see what they play with. They should be able to recognize just about how many are at A based off of how quickly it was captured, so if that doesn't tell them, go for C quickly, I don't know what will. Instead, they seem to make the choice of taking the even fight, matching numbers with a majority at Bravo. I think it looks like they just want to hold on to B for starters.
Trying to push into Charlie with 2, and Jake is the last one. Nuckluck is last on Charlie. Pretty sure he doesn't know exactly where the Murder Inc. guys are down below, but now he definitely does, as he was just shot at.
With Foam coming victorious on Bravo, Minc's gonna have to either spawn in quickly or push someone from Charlie to retake that point. And it looks like E-Man gets a spawn off.
And now there's a full squad at Bravo pushing in the church area on the left center.
Coming in through double doors, Minc looking to make sure that they can possibly get a triple cap here.
It looks like they almost do, but Charlie is gonna fall to Foam. Skyline getting a spawn off, trying to get back in there onto Charlie to get the triple cap. But he is all alone, so he thinks better of it.
Skyline being really smart, just laying there waiting for Foam to move off the point.
Doing a good job, and now he's being surrounded and collapsed on from each direction by 3 foam, making that 4 foam.
Doing a good job though, making them take as many, taking as many lives as he can and time.
He's doing a heck of a job right now, taking down 2 down below, getting off the point, retreating, probably waiting for some spawns. Deputy, however, able to take him out from distance with the ZK.
Though he might not have taken the point solo, he has regardless pulled away 6 of Foam's players. Now 7, all to Charlie.
That is a very good move.
In fact, I think all 8 of them are now. Right there.
They are.
That little cluster.
Getting a little first-person view on Break as he seems to be the slayer for Foam. He has been going ham with the kills.
Knuckleluck hesitant to go into Bell Room, knows that Minc's just inside waiting for him.
And Break is gonna make a break for Alpha, but Skyline is in pursuit. Break, knowing that Skyline is coming for him, popping some smoke, and now Skyline is pushing around, but Break is gonna get in and start the cap. See from his perspective if he's gonna be able to take out Skyline, and some spawns getting off, and now Murder Inc. very well quickly able to take out Foam at that point, and now it is Z-Foul taking out Dawn at the front of the church, and now it's Foam pushing into Alpha.
2v2 on A, Jake down and Skyline holding it down. Get 1. Oh, another Knuckleluck spawns, making it a 2v2 once again. But it doesn't matter.
Skyline and Jake are able to take them down, and now Foam is gonna have to push out from their C point spawn.
With half the tickets of Minc, Foam's gonna have to pull off something really fast if they want to stay in this game.
Foam pushing in, a little bit fractured, and Minc just taking them out one by one from the sides.
Can you shoot this supply drop down? That's inside of Bravo? Damn. I wonder if that'd be a free supply drop. That'd be nice if that was a feature.
That would be pretty cool, you know. Almost
you have to go back to Battlefield 1 and play supply drop if you want it that work that way.
I do miss the days of Battlefield 4 and Levolution. That was some fun stuff.
Foam's Knuckleluck on the balcony is probably more than likely calling out all these Minc positions down below.
E-Man gets pushed by God after getting a triple off, and now it is Foam being surrounded and getting some revives off, but they need to get out of this murder hole that they're basically in at the bottom of the ramp area or the balcony, and they're able to.
E-Man not able to get off that kill on the reviver, allows himself to get 6-man teamed on left flank.
Now it is Foam pushing in as a unit into Bravo. Jake taking out Jakernaut. And now Foam pushing back into Bravo and getting the retake off. And Foam is slowly in there, taking down everybody on the Bravo point. Now only Don was on the back point and gets quickly taken out by Jake as well.
Oh, methodically taking out Minc from the point. Know that they need an extra flag to get that flag advantage.
Now, Jakernaut is underneath the ramp area, using the head glitch to his advantage, taking out God on the left-hand side, and is now pushing. But Deputy is on his flank. Deputy gets taken out. Jakernaut going on a tear right now for a triple kill, and Murder Inc. has pushed back in to Bravo for the retake, and that is a wipe for Foam. Foam is
except for
in
Zval,
a...
who just gets taken out.
Oh, I did not see him. Thank you very much for pointing that out.
I'm just love correcting you. Just
I
my
know you
favorite
do.
thing to do.
I do make all those mistakes.
My God, look at this 6 medic charge from Foam. I really don't think they care at this point about bending any of the rules in their favor.
I do believe that's a 7 medic charge right there. All I see is 1 assault right there. They know they need the revives, but they also need to know the rules.
Look at that, Joe. You got to correct me for once.
Ah, that's good.
Regardless of their bending of the rules, it looks like this one's going to go for Minc.
Indeed it will. There's just too much of a deficit for Foam to come back from on this one.
And there you have it. First round in favor of Foam, and second round in favor of Minc on both maps so far.
Looks like
mean
Foam
this is an even.
comes out with a good beginning strategy on each map, but then Murder Inc. quickly adapts to see what they're doing and counters them.
Tiebreaker map up next. Let's see how this plays out.
Rotterdam, another very linear map with long sight lines to be had.
Wee-oh.
And Minc is gonna have the more
Say it.
have the more advantageous spawn. Who's gonna have it? It's gonna be Foam with the more advantageous spawn, being able to use the, or no, it's Minc. Jesus, let's forget. Whatever.
It's Minc. Yeah.
It is. It is.
I don't know why I thought this was gonna be a Frontlines game. I was looking like, oh.
Oh, we have been talking a lot about the BFL Frontlines League that's coming up. Our first match is Friday night at 9 p.m. versus RZ. Only Minc's Jakernaut taking advantage of the secondary spawn. Dawn is on Alpha, gonna cap that by himself, and a 5-man left-hand push by Minc is coming in, but a 5-man right-hand push is coming in for Foam. Jakernaut is on the flank though, on the head glitch, gets taken down by Zval out in the middle.
Foam filing in one at a time are getting pretty hammered by Minc's already set up defense on Bravo.
Only two left for Foam on that left-hand side. It's going to be very tough for them to push back in and not be surrounded, and they do get wiped.
Last one, Nuckluck goes down with no push to A. That's going to mean it's a wipe for the Bravo push. Looking at the lanes now, there seem to be 2 sent right and 2 sent down center. Minc not really pushing any further. I know that they need to lock down that Bravo objective to maintain their 2-flag hold.
A push from Foam down the center is gonna be what they're trying, because the left-hand push just gets absolutely decimated by Minc, and now it's Skyline on the far left advancing to Charlie. Gonna go for that triple cap once again. But we got a swimmer, or wait, no, never mind. Oh, we had a swimmer for a second. We do not. But Foam
Center
is
push
all
making
bottlenecked.
progress, though, for Foam right
Yeah.
now, as they bust through with 5 men out that center lane. Let's see if Minc's able to contain them as they send 2 of their own to Charlie.
Juggernaut on the flank, on the right. Just hip firing Jake from distance with the Lewis gun. He is providing massive coverage on the right-hand side for Minc. That power position of the sandbags with a Lewis gun is hard to take care of. You either need to take it out with some Panzers or smoke your way right up to it.
Sir Vic's going down at C. Let's see if Minc takes advantage and pushes further forward, knowing full well that all of Foam are going to be heading from Charlie right now.
And a 3-man push coming down the trolley side on the left. Deputy getting taken out. Break is pushing in onto Skyline. Break taking out Skyline. Using the Type 100 now. Got away from the Thompson. Hiding in a corner because he's being shot at. Getting in there and unable to push in by himself, but Foam does have a couple more on the backside trying to push in.
Taking into account that Foam have won the last 2 first rounds, Minc is holding down a really hard line at Bravo, not taking any risks pushing forward.
And that's the smart play, and they're executing it very well. Now they're pushing up slowly but surely, seeing that there's very few of the Foam guys on the near Bravo, and Jake is taken out as the closest one to Bravo. And now a big 4-man squad push on the right-hand side using smokes. Gotta take this weather off. It is foggy out apparently.
But I like the fog.
Well, I like
It adds
people
all
to be
that
able to see.
atmosphere.
And that is way better now with Death with his STG on the left-hand side on the stairs at Bravo. That is a great position for you to be able to see all the way down that sight line into the trolley. Foam now reverting to sniping using tactics that you rarely see in comp.
Alright, I don't like the fog anymore, but my god, is that much brighter.
Turn down the sun, dice. Skyline in the trolley, pushing up. Does get sniped at from Charlie, chucking a stick grenade. Defoul is there and is taken out. But Foam
Deputy
using
Duggan
the left.
going for a swim. Tries to flank his way around Jake, who has been holding that head glitch for most of this game. Gets there seemingly unseen past as Knuckluck takes out Jake with a Model 8. That's a banned weapon, isn't it?
That would be correct, good sir. Well, I do believe that it's not going to matter with this triple cap happening.
With 25 points deducted per banned weapon, with 2 kills with a Model 8, that'll do it for this game, technically. Minc have won.
This game is over, but they don't know that. They're going for the jugular. They're trying to get this triple cap. Deputy pushing back into Bravo, taking out Death, and Dawn pushing in, coming in, gonna try and take out Deputy. Spawn's happening. Dawn using the Sten right here. Slip sliding around like a sneaky little snake. And almost taken out. And now a new triple cap is in effect, and Foam is going to be stuck in their spawn.
Take it! First aid!
Nowhere left to go. Triple cap in effect. This round's gonna go to Minc. That means Foam will have to be victorious in the second round if they want to continue. Or walk away with a tie. In the tying round, if they tie still, Joe, did they play another?
No, it's a straight 6 as far as I know. And points, tickets do matter, and that's how the overall winner is figured out if it comes down to an even split 3-3.
Well, knowing full well that in rounds that they did win, Foam was using more than their allotted classes. I think, technically speaking, most of these rounds have gone to Minc.
Unfortunately, that is true. So all 8 and 8 are on either side. So looks like we're going for the 6th and final round, as there were some questions. And away we go, the final round, all but a practice round at this point for Murder Inc. and Foam, as Murder Inc. has won this on technicalities.
Once again, only one of the German team going to that secondary spawn. I'm not sure why not more do, but Duval will be the only one from Foam there, as Minc press that pressure point quite hard.
Brakeman pushing into the Bravo point, and doesn't realize there's a Minc guy directly on his left, it seems, but is able to push through and take out E-Man.
Watch over there!
Now going for a revive. takes out Dawn with some fancy hip fire right there. Now gonna go back to get that revive off.
Got you, soldier.
So, second round going in the favor of Foam, and it really just goes to show you how much of an advantage having the German side is on this Rotterdam map. But Minc is able to push into Bravo with most of their squads mates in there, and now it's Skyline having to do some crazy work, being pursued. Gets taken out by Z-Foul with the revolver. But Minc, seizing the opportunity, is pushing, but they don't have anybody holding the left-hand side, and we do have a couple of swimmers right now. Anubis is on the flank, but gets taken out by God, and Deputy is in the drink, going for the swim.
I'll see to you.
And trying to push into Bravo, quickly getting taken down by Murder Inc.'s entire crew at Bravo is now wiped, and Foam is gonna get the recap, holding Alpha Bravo, but a couple of Minc held back at Alpha and are coming in onto the point to get that in their favor.
Deputy, the really only man on Foam at Charlie, gets taken down quickly by a 4-man squad of Minc.
Foam only in control of Bravo right now, needs to push out and get in there to get another one of these flags, and they're trying to push back to Alpha, but are going to meet some heavy resistance from Vix, Death, and Skyline on the flank to the left. Vic's getting the spawn off in the smoke, but Knuckluck, the only one still on that advance, and Skyline is on his flank to the left. Don't know if he sees him. Definitely does now, and Skyline takes him out. Now Murder Inc. trying to push back into Bravo. E-Man taken down by Breakbend right there, using the Type 100 now.
Death Dealer making a sandwich with Skyline, clears out that little alleyway on the side of A.
Foam doing a great job of holding into Bravo, but not able to get on the retakes for Alpha or Charlie. Now Foam is going to get sandwiched at Bravo, and we will see who comes out victorious. Looking like even trades there now. Skyline taking out Break, and looks like Minc is going to be able to push in and get the Bravo cap for themselves, and this is going to turn into another triple cap situation for Minc.
Breakman, though, getting the spawn off at Bravo. Let's see if he'll get some more numbers in before he tries to solo take it.
Trying to push that back into Bravo, but Minc has superior numbers, and trades are happening, and now all of Foam has just died on Bravo. Death Dealer hiding in the bombed out room at Alpha, waiting for maybe a spawn, using a TNT trap, but is not successful, and Foam is going to be able to push back into Alpha. E-Man pushing Foul. Dawn taking out Z-Foul with the Sten. As a sniper, Z-Foul had a near impossible challenge ahead of him in taking out Dawn with that Sten, and he was unsuccessful. So, Minc, however, is pushing hard to get back onto that triple cap. They want this over and over quick.
Sending practically all their forces to A.
Which leaves B wide open for the entire Foam team to spawn on and begin getting to Charlie. Didn't see who was alive over there for Foam, but whoever did a heck of a job of making sure that that triple cap wasn't held for too long. Big's getting blown up by a stick grenade from Deputy, but Murder Inc. pushes into Bravo and gets the retake. Knuckluck just getting absolutely decimated by 5 Murder Inc. Now Murder Inc. is pushing for the triple cap once again, but Foam is on the left-hand side pushing in, trying to get into Bravo, and that is not going to work, but they do get on the flank and are going to make it into Alpha. So the triple cap is stopped once again. Now it's Foam taking the advantage of Alpha Bravo and wiping off Murder Inc. from the B point, but Murder Inc. does have a few on the side. Break on the canal, getting a revive off. But that triple cap was held for quite a long time, so Foam, trying to push back into Bravo, is running right into the guns of Murder Inc., but Foam doing a good job of not allowing Murder Inc. to re-enter Bravo. And that looks like it was a full wipe of Murder Inc. Foam needs to push the objective to get up to Charlie for their own triple cap if they're going to have any chance of bringing this one back.
With Minc spawning as the British, they'll have a good opportunity to lock him in now, just as Minc had for the majority of the first part of this round.
And Sir Vic's going in for cleanup duty, getting shot at. Going for a Rambo revive in the middle of the street. God's speed captain cannot take him out at distance as the SMG, and Jaykernaut is able to take him out because he had the superior ranged weapon with the Lewis gun, and Murder Inc. is just Zerg rushing right into Bravo.
Yeah, making a major push, all as one unit. As Foam tries to fan these flames out, recognizing that they cannot afford to lose another flag.
Foam going after the Minc guys on the left-hand side, but they are just running into their guns and getting mowed down. Jaykernaut taking out Braggers using the 1911 sidearm, and Foam now being surrounded on each side by Minc. Foam doing a good job of holding Alpha Bravo right now. You're going to need to continue to do that and not lose any tickets in the process to bring this one back. Now Minc is pushing back in to Bravo, and if they're able to get this, they're gonna start the ticket bleed again for Foam. I see 3 Foam that are just bleeding out quickly, not preserving tickets whatsoever, and Minc is pushed into Bravo. That's gonna be it for this one, folks. Minc is gonna go up and take down Foam 4-2. I believe on technicalities, however, Minc will get a clean sweep.
And that will do it. Victory goes to Minc.
So there it is, folks. Minc taking down Foam, and we will be bringing you more Dream or Best League action once more matches are set up. But thank you very much for coming out tonight, and we will catch you next time.